Good morning, CMS. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic from which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence.
Edition of CMS Today. I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Reagan.
Now let's go to Yana for today's lunch menu.
Thanks, guys. For lunch today, we will be having chicken and noodles, dinner roll, green beans, and corn. That's all for me. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Yana. Here is Yana with a sports update.
Thanks, guys. Now time for a sports update. Last night for CMS, Lady Spartans defeated Seton Catholic by a score of 51-14. Scoring as follows: Escobar 16, Bottomley 10, Lane Hart, Hornsby, and Peyton Chambers 6 each. Paxton 4, Ketchum 2. The 8th grade white basketball team lost to Shelbyville in their final home game of the year. The Spartans started off strong, jumping out to a 6-0 lead early in the first quarter, but the Golden Bears ended the half on a 29-2 run to take a 29-8 lead into halftime. The Spartans' offensive struggle continued in the second half, allowing the Golden Bears to get the win, 58-24. On Monday, the CMS 8th grade girls defeated Centerville 37-15. Kendall Bottomley paced the team with 16, Escobar 7, Hornsby 6, Paxton 4, Lane Hart, and Ketchum 2 each. That's it from me. Now back to the desk.
Now for our Spartan of the Week. Carter Smith is the Connersville Middle School 8th grade Spartan of the Week for the week of January 12, 2024. Carter is the son of William and Brittany Smith. Carter was nominated by Miss King. She says Carter is a wonderful student. He demonstrates 3 R's of learning: respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. Carter regularly participates in class lessons. He goes above and beyond to ask questions in class or on his own time to make sure he understands and is learning the material. He has a friendly attitude both in class and in the hallway. It is a pleasure to have Carter in my class. Carter is a member of the CMS wrestling team and looks forward to continuing the sport at CHS. In his free time, Carter enjoys playing video games, spending time with friends and family, and traveling to Pigeon Forge. When asked what he likes about being a student at CMS, Carter responded, "I like seeing my friends and different teachers, wrestling, and representing the school and community."
The Connersville Middle School 7th grade Spartan of the Week for January 12, 2024. Glendon is the son of Daryl Dunaway and Nicole Hall. Miss Rich nominated Glendon. She says Glendon has really improved himself over the past several weeks. He has done a 180 in focusing, turning in work, and being respectful. His attitude reflects a change in mindset and determination that we knew he had all along. In class, Glendon participates in offering insights that are thoughtful. He has a great sense of humor and is a good friend. Glendon enjoys playing baseball, video games, and riding quads with his dad. He can be found spending time with his many dogs as well as playing airsoft and paintball. When asked what he likes about being a student at CMS, Glendon responded, "I get to meet new people almost every day and the teachers are patient." Glendon's favorite class is English, inspired by Miss Ladd.
Now for a sports update. The 7th Red boys basketball team was back in action after the long winter break and played one of their best games of the season as they defeated the Tigers of Greendale, 47-29. The Spartans jumped on the Tigers early as they took an 11-2 lead after the first quarter of play. Connersville continued to pull away in the second period as they took a 23-9 advantage at the break. The boys did a great job in the first half as they frustrated Greendale. The Tigers did find a way to claw their way back into the game in the third quarter as they came within 5 points at one point. Then Spartans' LJ Ellis took over in the fourth quarter as he scored 11 points in the final period alone to help Connersville pull away for a win. Leading the way for Connersville was LJ Ellis with 20 points, followed by Kaysen McKinney with 12. Kasich Lunsford added 8 points to go along with many assists as Eli Smith chipped in 3 points. Gavin Schneider and Carson Moore rounded out the scoring with 2 points each. Moore also had an amazing chase-down block in the second half to spark our defensive effort. The future Spartans are now 7-7 on the year and look to jump above 500 as they travel to South Dearborn Tuesday. Here is the week of the Maury Minute.
Good morning, CMS. Got a little change for you today. We're not going to do the day makers. And actually, if you would like, I'm mostly going to be speaking to 8th graders. If you're a 7th grade squad and you want to shut off, you can. If you want to listen, you're welcome to do that as well. You're not going to hear anything that won't apply to you as well. I am going to talk to my 8th graders, though, and remind us of Challenge Day, something we did quite a while back. And part of Challenge Day, we offered you they gave us some t-shirts, and we decided to hold those t-shirts back because we wanted you to be thinking in the future about Challenge Day. We've got these posters. These are some tenets of Challenge Day. Be inclusive. Include other people. Don't tease. Don't be mean. Give compliments and be open-minded. Those were the big ideas from Challenge Day. Those of you that participated in Challenge Day, you filled out an action card. We're going to be putting those back in your hands next week. We won't be here on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to have groups of Spartan Prides each day that week coming down to room 105 where we are. We're going to have you pick up, your teachers are going to have your Challenge Day action cards. If you did not do an action card, or if you wrote something silly because you were not in the right headspace, that's okay. We're going to have an opportunity for you to do that again. And even if you did do an action card, we're going to ask you to look at this, think about where you were at that point, and then we're going to ask you to reflect again and see where you want to move in your second half of this year. We're also going to have everybody come down here in room 105 where I am, and we're going to ask you to grab a shirt, to be the change. If you don't want this shirt, just say so. We don't want to waste it. But I'd like everybody to have a shirt. I estimated your sizes, and I'm an expert at size estimation, so we'll have hopefully enough shirts for everyone. If, again, you don't want your shirt, don't take that shirt. But we're going to ask you all to be thinking about what you got out of Challenge Day. What is your thinking about Challenge Day now? Reflect back on that day. It was an impactful day for a lot of people, and hopefully it's helped you think about how you move about the day and the world that you live in and how you interact with other people. So we're going to challenge you again to think about Challenge Day. Reflect on that. We'll work on getting those to you next week. So expect to see those in your Spartan Prides. And we're going to get our posters up around. And we'll, at some point, once we get everybody with the shirts, ask you to all come down and maybe we'll take a big group picture with our Be the Change shirts. So 8th graders, look forward to that in the following week, and have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm.
That is all for us. Have a great day, CMS.